Telangana Chief Minister K. Chandrashekar Rao's party has signed up a contract with the political consultant firm I-PAC, once led by election strategist Prashant Kishor, ahead of next year's assembly elections in the state. Mr. Kishor, who is apparently on the verge of joining the Congress, has been camping out in Mr. Rao's official residence in Hyderabad since Saturday, according to sources, and the contract with Mr. Rao has been expected for a while, but it has triggered speculation in light of Mr. Kishor's talks with the Congress, joining it with an extensive plan to rejuvenate the grand old party. Well, let's go across to Uma Sudhir now for more. And Uma, so it's all, we're still waiting to hear what the Congress has to say on Prashant Kishor's plan and whether he'll indeed join the Congress. But meanwhile, his I-PAC, which is the group that he started that helps in elections, has signed up with the Congress's rival in Telangana, TRS.
Gargi, I've just met with the TRS working president KT Rama Rao, and he is right now, in fact, in a meeting with Prashant Kishor at Pragati Bhavan. Prashant Kishor, in fact, came to Hyderabad, to the Pragati Bhavan, which is the official residence of the Chief Minister, yesterday in the morning at 9:30. And he has, in fact, been there overnight and continued with his meetings today. And while the party and the party president KT Rama Rao are kind of saying that I-PAC is distant from Prashant Kishor, and what Prashant Kishor chooses to do in a personal capacity, joining any other party, is not going to affect their contract. He did confirm to us that a formal contract has been signed with I-PAC for not just the assembly elections but also for the parliament elections in 2024. Two things very, very important here. One, while the Congress is the main opposition party in Telangana, how will Telangana or the TRS resolve this idea of Prashant Kishor if he does go with the Congress? That's a very open-ended question. The second part is that while the TRS is trying to, in fact, in a sense, underplay the role of Prashant Kishor in the I-PAC, all of us know that it is Prashant Kishor brand that makes I-PAC what it is. The third part is that KCR does have national ambitions, and while he will hope to retain whatever is the domestic turf, the very, very good victory that he had in the 2018 elections, he's very clearly declared his intent to play a national role. And many parties that are would have been part of this, non-BJP kind of a front, a federal front as we have been calling it, have been speaking about having Congress along with them in that particular front, and whether post an assembly election KCR would be more open to this idea, or does it open up some kind of a relationship that TRS can have with the Congress post the assembly elections in Telangana? That is something that they are certainly not talking about right now. But very interesting, yes, that PK is sitting here in the Chief Minister's residence right now and having those discussions with the TRS, even though the Congress is the main opposition party here, and he intends to go tomorrow, and we expect that he will be going tomorrow to Delhi and have that crucial meetings with the Congress. Back to you, Gargi.